Hopefully that is what we needed.
Do we make sound yet?
I think we're
Please
making
tell me
sound
we
now.
make sound.
I think we're making some sounds.
All right, well, hope you all enjoyed that in-depth draft analysis that you couldn't hear. Gonna need to get a confirmation from Woody in exactly 2 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. I think it'll come. No, it looks like what happened is I just didn't have the audio devices on that scene for some reason. They were already present on this next one for the game. Whoops!
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
Alright.
All right, we'll just start casting as if we you can hear us. So on the left for Phoenix Rising Topaz, we have Bayushin on Ana, Chicken Nug on Gul'dan, Zathon on Zul'jin, Purple on Uther, and Steel Rain 99 on.
3, 2, 1.
And then, do you want me to introduce the right side too, or are you gonna introduce?
I'll introduce these guys. We got Fatal Rampage on Ragnaros, JTR on Johanna, Midnight Haze on Junkrat, and Little Bex on Anduin.
Alright, just a basic skirmish to start this game out. I think we're obviously going to see some heavy rotations by both teams, plural. With Gul'dan doing the heavy lifting for Phoenix Rising Topaz, and then pretty much the whole team kind of chipping in here for our. Personally, I think there's a clear rotational advantage for Archon here.
It looks that way.
But considering the Zul'jin pick, I don't think they particularly care. Phoenix Rising Topaz, I think they're playing Gul'dan Ana for the nano boosted Gul'dan, and then they're playing Zul'jin for just the late game blow everyone up.
Exactly.
And so that's their game. They're playing for 10.
Yeah,
and
and
beyond.
Gul'dan still gives them plenty of wave clear to at least keep up in the early game. I don't think it'll be that.
Ragnaros coming here to the middle to help clear, which is interesting. You think they'd be ahead, but I guess they split 2 people off to do this camp over here.
Yeah, which is just about done now. Have that any moment.
They'll do
Timing's
a lot of
unfortunate
work.
though. Ooh,
Leoric
I think.
in trouble. But he gets
Yeah, this Hanzo goes down.
Oh,
Got a little picked off there.
unfortunate
Playing a
early
little
game
forward
position.
and aggressive with the rest of his team off doing that camp.
But Hanzo is Q build, so that will not hurt him.
Nope.
If he would have gone redemption, that would have been a lot worse. Interestingly enough, we're getting drain life build out of
Yeah,
Gul'dan.
is that standard now? I don't know. We can only speculate.
I wish I could tell you. But we're also getting Q build. We're getting Q build out of Uther as well. So I'm liking the builds,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I don't know if they're meta at all.
I don't think a couple of months ago Q build was how you main tanked for Uther, but here we are. 2020 is a new year in HOTS. Nice explosion at a Junkrat, bringing
That's a
Phoenix
lot of
Rising
damage
close
on
into
Uther.
his team.
Uther skirts away with a little bit of health.
Yeah, Archon almost got a couple of picks there, but couldn't quite seal the deal.
Overall, pretty even laning phase so far.
Yeah.
Obviously, just the 1 kill advantage for Phoenix Rising Topaz, but both teams at pretty much the exact same
Almost identical. I think it's really
JTR
just
getting-
that kill that's giving Phoenix Rising a slight edge towards 7.
JTR did get 23 gems in there for Archon. And now we're seeing Phoenix Rising Topaz attempting to get some gems in. I don't think that will be possible with Archon aware of it. Ooh, Ana in a lot
Oh,
of
Ana's
trouble.
gonna go down here. Jin's playing pretty forward and aggressive, and it seems to be working out for Phoenix Rising so far.
Yep, they're able to keep him up.
Yeah.
Archon does not have a ton of kill pressure. They're very pokey. Obviously
Hanzo
the kill
interrupted,
pressure
couldn't
will go
turn
up.
his gems in.
Yeah.
I think he'll get them this time, though. Yeah, Uther. Oh, Uther was quick enough. Delayed it a little further, but they're going to lose Jin for this. He got 2 split from his... Oh! Got away with it. And in exchange... Ooh. Johanna is still... Yep, she's dead. But Archon's able to recover all the gems and keep things going.
Meanwhile, still stalemate in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Jin getting gems turned in now. Gul'dan's looking to turn his as well. I think this might end up a first turn in for Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, we are getting him in the bottom.
Yeah, there it is.
So for a team playing for 10, or at least I think they're playing for 10, I'd say that's a pretty good start.
Yep, it's working well. First turn, half a level lead.
That being said, Archon's comp is also no joke at level 10, so
Absolutely not.
it's all going to come down to execution.
Junkrat had to back real quick, so top lane's left alone on the side of Archon. Ragnaros with the early Molten Core.
I think we're getting a lot of damage top lane here. Easily a fort.
Should be, yeah. But Ragnaros is putting some decent damage onto the Weaver. So it'll just be the team scrapping here in a moment with no support from the lanes. Hanzo's flanking in on the side might be a little risky, but he'll get away with it. The Weaver's still up for a moment.
I just want you to obey that on your overlay. It says Phoenix Rising Topaz is already up 1-0.
Oh. That is not the case.
Yes,
I'll
that
have
is
to-
a
I'll have
that is
to
a
update my
clerical
score
error.
real quick.
This is game 1 and it is 0-0.
It is, in fact, still game 1.
Oh, that top fort survived with a literal sliver of health. I think it's going to get poked down here, though.
Likely
or most
will.
likely soon enough.
Okay, got that score
Don't think that
updated.
Ripire's killing anything. And I think Ragnaros is probably... Oh, he's not going to turn in. Has it, though.
Oh, big Divine Storm onto Hanzo, and he'll fall quickly. Johanna leaps in, but it's too late. Futile effort, and she's going to fall too. There goes JTR.
Yeah, Ragnaros came in and got horrified right out of that
Yeah.
fight.
Junkrat barely got away with his life too.
Because now it's going to be a double turn-in for Phoenix Rising Topaz.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see if you're Archon. Archon getting out this middle camp to help out with the... But I think they're probably going to lose a bit here. At least a fort. But it's not time to panic yet. Most ults are down. On the side of Phoenix Rising Topaz, so Archon does have the ult advantage, and they have a lava, which is now coming out. Unfortunate Hanzo whiff.
Phoenix Rising not playing too aggressive there. Just playing it safe, holding on to their advantage. Gul'dan's in a little trouble, but probably fine. Yeah, he's healed to full now. A nice escaping Divine Storm, but Johanna might not survive this. Taz Dingo out.
The good heals by Little Bex, keeping up JTR.
I think Falling Sword might be the meta pick now, by the way.
It's possible.
I saw it a few times in my most recent games. Seeing it here just makes me think it's getting popular.
I think it's probably good in this comp. I mean, even if it wasn't the meta pick, just from the fact that Hanzo and Junkrat are pokey and they don't need protection for themselves. I think that it puts Ragnaros in a very difficult spot, and I think Ragnaros has been having trouble getting in on these team fights because he's carrying 43 gems at the moment, and hard committing inside
really
and
hard
losing a
committing
fight would probably put Archon in a very precarious situation.
It sure would. Well, they're back on even talent tiers. Got Roar from Johanna. Fleet of Foot on Hanzo. He's going to be much quicker moving around now. Ooh.
Ooh, that's
big
a big
combo.
Middle,
wow.
Looks like they're going to get at least
yeah,
2 kills out of it.
3 maybe. No, Uther won't go down. He couldn't get the focus on him, but 2 kills is huge. Archon should be able to... Yeah, Ragnaros is going to drop his gems, and they're going to push this hard right now.
Archon
turn this game around. They did. That was a big combo. Good job.
Zul'jin currently sitting at 2 Headhunter stacks, and Hanzo only needs a few more hits. I can't actually see who he needs to hit, but he does need to hit someone else to finish his level 1 Q quest.
He does. Hanzo and Johanna have both died twice on the side of Archon, but no one else has it all, so... Not that Zul'jin has missed them, just that they haven't been able to secure those kills. Archon committing to top lane at first.
It's well defended.
Yeah.
Gul'dan
They're playing a little shy while they
defense.
wait for minions, perhaps? I'm not sure, but... Yeah, here they go. Ult's coming back up. That's what it was. Johanna's putting a lot of pressure on Ana. Gul'dan might... Yeah, Gul'dan falls in the background while she can't heal him. Uther busy keeping Ana alive. So that's 1 fort in the middle, 1 fort up top.
Zul'jin struggling to defend this middle lane.
Oh, he is. Yeah, a keep wall there as well.
Leoric just kind of in no man's land.
Yeah.
Guess he
Yeah,
was
Archon-
defending bottom. Archon going straight to boss.
Yeah, if... And they've got the 16 advantage now. I think they've really just turned this game around in their favor. 1 good team fight was all it took.
We'll see what they can get done with this boss. This is a dangerous boss, and they're gonna look to get the
they're
turn.
turning the gems as well.
And
They
if
might get the
played
keep out
correctly,
of this.
That'll be an easy keep.
Yeah.
Leoric does get a good camp to protect middle lane, so they don't have to defend that. But a lava wave is gonna put a lot of pressure on bot.
Phoenix Rising not able to get too much of the boss off before the team's here for support.
This boss is going down real quick.
It is, yeah. They've really picked up the pace on that boss burn.
Turns out Zul'jin and Gul'dan pretty good at killing boss.
Yeah. The Web Weaver's not far behind. They could still maybe pressure a keep out of this Archon.
At least a fountain, I would think. No way on the side of Phoenix Rising to heal the keep, so any damage they get on it will help. Fountain looks like it's going down real quick.
There it goes. Molten Core to Ragnaros to put some pressure on them. Press them
Ooh,
back.
JTR
Ooh, there's
going
the
in for the
wombo.
combo.
A lot of
And
damage on Zul'jin. He'll probably die out of this. Yep. Uther's in trouble too. Purple looking and... Yep,
Purple's down. That's going to be a keep.
definitely.
Steel Rain did manage to salvage his gems, but he's under a lot of pressure as
He
well.
is.
And he might still go down.
If
But
they
no,
can pick
too
a
much
couple of
heat.
more heroes off staggered, they might be able to win the game right now. Gul'dan
Oh,
might go
yeah,
down in a
Gul'dan's
moment.
going
Oh,
down. I
and
think
Leo's
this
gone too.
might possibly be game depending on how much damage they can put.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
Yeah, still 12 seconds on Zul'jin. Anna's the only
They
one up
still
right
have
now on the
Molten
side of Phoenix Rising. They just used Molten Core, but I think it's
Okay,
game
so-
either way.
Yep, and that's going to be that.
Yeah.
That is game one to the side of Archon.
Yeah, GG.
A little bit of a rocky start from Archon. It looked like Phoenix Rising Topaz might run away with it, but turns out, hit a few good wombo combos, and you're off to the...
Off to the races.
I did not see... I was expecting to see a little bit more alt synergy coming from the side of Phoenix Rising Topaz. We'll look at stats here. So,
Yeah.
Gul'dan, a lot of siege damage. Ragnaros, a lot of
ton.
siege damage.
Yeah.
Gotta expect that. But Junkrat and Zul'jin, well, Junkrat. See, and here's the thing: is Junkrat and Hanzo are high throughput heroes for damage, and both of them did less damage than Gul'dan and Zul'jin. It's not all about raw damage output. A lot of it's just about hitting the right amount of, hitting the same target at the same time.
Exactly.
With your ults. And
Yeah,
I think
we saw
that's
that
what we
in
saw
the
here.
in the team fights on the side of Archon. Once they figured out their combo and started pulling it off, they just rolled the rest of the game. It seemed like they just needed the first few minutes of the game to get in better sync.
Yeah, the Entomb combos just never really happened. I think they were expecting to do like an Entomb, Divine Storm, and Nano boost Gul'dan and just kind of let it happen, but it never really came off. The macro game and the wombo combos, because usually Archon was just playing the macro game until they had their wombo combo up, and their wombo combo happened from range.
Yeah, yeah.
So no time to set up that Divine Storm. So, where are we heading for game 2, Bay State?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting for that information out of the teams.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah.
I just hit my elbow on my table.
Sounds comfortable.
Yeah, okay. Well, someone responded to this in chat, but I was going to respond to Richard Gear asking if Gul'dan took Horrify, which
He did. Yeah.
he had one good Horrify early when they won a fight, and it took Ragnaros out. Ah, here we are. Towers of Doom, game 2.
Towers of Doom. It looks like you might be playing this game, Swoop.
I know. I'm taking Medivh. I already said. That's true. I am a Div 2 champion. Heroes Lounge, Season 1. Well, NA Season 1 Div 2 champ.
That's true. That's true.
Right
We
here.
never won NGS though.
Medivh main as well. All right, and we're going to be heading into draft in just a second here. And off we go.
Off we go. Alright, I'm gonna fix these logos now that we're in here.
While Bay State is
Yeah.
fixing logos, I will just say that you guys didn't get to hear our beautiful, beautiful, insightful commentary that would have revolutionized Heroes of the Storm casting in the last game.
That's
But
true. That's true. It was really tragic.
we will.
We predicted a great draft that did not materialize.
Yes. We will fill you in that. Phoenix Rising Topaz, although I am technically on the roster of Archon, granted I have not played in several months.
Did you
I
ever
will
play a
completely-
match with Archon?
I did play
Okay.
one match with them. I will completely devote myself to you if you go 5 supports right now. Just do it. Although the time won't really work out because you'll have to pick something before you hear that.
They've still got bans. They got time. They got time to hear the message.
Better run down the clock.
Phoenix Rising, you can have swoop permanently on a transfer if you only pick 5 supports. That's all we want from you. These maps are not correct. Let's just hide them. Alright, so our friends at Archon had asked me to refer to them by their Pikachu names.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna do that for game 2 here. Just gotta pull them
Um,
up so I
I will
remember
be
what they all are.
I will be unable to. I will not be partaking.
That's
That
fine.
being said, I guess we should talk about the draft. So we're getting. I'm gonna say target bans on Johanna and Anduin here.
Definitely.
Respectable. They were
Yeah.
well played. And then Archon just sticking with their trusty Oriole and Deathwing bans. I guess I just don't want to play against them. Greymane and Stukov, pretty solid. I mean, just good damage dealer, good healer. I know that Stukov happens to be a comfort pick for little Bex, and it looks like we're getting a handful of comfort picks over on the side of Phoenix Rising Topaz with Anna and Uther showing up again. So I guess we're getting main tank Zool in this.
Yeah,
particular
interesting
scenario.
to still stick with the double support, but Uther's not the main tank anymore.
But change the tank, yes.
Yeah.
Which I like. I mean, I think that
Yeah,
this is a
mix
map
it up.
that this can work on. And Zarya, again, they really hate this. They hate those 3 characters. What did they do to you, Archon? Please, tell me. What's wrong?
Alright. I've got my names ready.
This round needs me.
We will forge a great destiny.
And I'll introduce everyone to them when we call the intros in the match.
Shout out to Virtuoso and Richard Gere having it out in the comment. Oh my god. I hate it, honestly. I don't think it's gonna work.
So,
I mean,
Zool is the solo lane.
That's
Uther is still the tank.
Straightforward. No. I think it's gonna be. I think it's basically gonna be Zool dual soaking,
Yeah,
and
likely.
then Ana Uther Cho'Gall just
roaming
tanking the
around.
lane.
Yeah.
And then I
Doing
just
their
don't. I just don't see it. I don't personally. I mean, look, I'm all for the memes. Phoenix Rising Topaz. If this is the life you want to live, I respect you, and I love you. But if you're trying to win, this is a little tricky.
Listen, maybe the meta's changed. Maybe this is what it looks like now. We don't know.
Yeah, I hope. Then I'm coming back. Full time.
This is the game you always wanted to play.
Full-time Heroes of the Storm player. I'm honestly like, Archon's drafts kind of sicken me. Way too meta. Are you using my camera, by the way? They say it, or are you controlling your...
I had been controlling my own because I couldn't remember the hotkey to give you control.
Me either.
I'm looking it up now, and hopefully I can give it to you this time.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've given
so-
you control.
On the left side, for Phoenix Rising Topaz, we have Steel Rain 99 on Azul. We have Purple on Uther. We have Zatnug as Cho'Gall. I can't remember their names offhand, so
Zatnug it
I'm
is.
just gonna go with the Cho'Gall name,
Yeah.
and then Bioshin on Ana.
That's Zathon and Chickenug forming Zatnug. On the side of Archon, we've got Jaderchu on the Varian, Mexachu on the Stukov, Pikachu on the Malthael. What is that, a Greymane? We've got Thugachu on Greymane, and lastly we've got Pepechu playing the Li Ming.
I hate it, and I resent you playing along with it. But the strategy I said in draft is playing out before our eyes, at least for the
It
beginning.
is,
They're
it
trying to
is.
snipe a tower.
And they got about 2/3 of it.
The advantage to this is the only person who can match Zul's dual soaking for Archon is Malthael, who would also be the biggest threat against Cho'Gall. The disadvantage is that I don't think it'll work. Personally. But we'll see. We will see.
will see.
Archon is doing their best. They're
Yeah.
getting a decent amount of damage, but I think that they're going to lose Greymane.
It looks close.
Possibly. Nope.
Not this time.
He slipped away. Virtuoso and Richard Gere in the comments are talking about getting Tythel jerseys, but if he starts dying to Cho'Gall, then I'd say that the Tythel jersey should be put on back order.
Definitely.
And that he I don't know. I have nothing. I thought I'd give a joke before I finished that sentence.
Didn't come to you.
No. We're getting a stalemate between the two solo laners. So that's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Glad that hasn't changed.
Not unexpected that Archon would just respond with the same strategy and 4-on-4 here in the bottom lane.
And now we're getting Varian to level 4 here, so that is meaningful.
Oh,
because he gets his ult,
Thugachu's
but
gonna
Greymane's
fall
gonna
this
drop.
time.
I'm not gonna say their Pikachu names. But we are getting Taunt Varian, which was expected. And now everyone's going back to get mana, because they are fresh out. Zul
Totally
stops
fresh out.
to get the top camp.
Alright. Who needs soak, right?
They're not falling behind, so they did get a kill.
They did miss a single wave in the mid lane for it, but
And
Might
it
turn out
and I
worth-
think it's worth.
yeah.
Except that, I mean, these won't do anything, but they'll slow down Malthael on his
They
rotation.
will. They will.
And they'll probably get that wave right back.
Exactly. Archon
Oh,
grabbing
Phoenix
camp of their
Rising
own.
Topaz
Ooh,
coming in for
Cho'Gall's
a
gonna
invade
dive
with
in
it.
for this, gets taunted and silenced, but with the double support, he doesn't take much damage at all.
Failed invade, which means that they're not going to get their camp for this phase. But Zul is going to get this for free.
Yeah,
And then we'll
easy.
see what he chooses to do. Chooses to go right back to soaking.
Like all the others.
Bit of poking going on at the bottom, but poking is not going to do it against double support. Malthael now on
Ooh, yeah.
Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall might fall here. Yeah, he will.
That's a dead Cho'Gall. So that's phase 1 of losing with Cho'Gall. And we're getting a camp invaded by Archon as well. It's tough, and I don't see a way around it. Even Divine Shield is gonna... I mean, it'll do something. We'll see if Divine Shield is the X factor for these fights. It could be.
It might be.
JTR going a little deep here. I don't know.
Yeah, Jaderchu's being a bit of a wild man, but he's not at a lot of risk right now. Cho'Gall instead diving his back line to put some damage on the other heroes. Stukov might be in trouble, but he looks like he's getting out of it. No. Ooh. There goes Mexachu.
He's big dead. But they did get the bottom forward out of the whole ordeal, which is not bad. It doesn't really help them unless they get a quick altar spawn. Because I imagine that Cho'Gall is going to rip this fort right back down. But, hey, something to do, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Archon is looking to slow them down at least here, but I don't see any way out of them.
It's a lot
Restoring
of
the keep here.
JTR is probably going to go down. Nope, I'm not looking for it.
Maybe not. They just want the fort.
Yep.
And they will get it. Oh, no. There goes Varian. Not this time.
JTR almost doing his best base state impression.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll have you know, I haven't fed in this game in weeks.
I have. I played one game today. It was with Illidan.
That sounds like a feed fest.
Oh yeah, 7 deaths, baby.
Yeah,
Cho'Gall.
nice.
Be swift, hero.
This is gonna be a tough phase because Cho'Gall's team now has 10.
Yeah, Anna, trying to sneak the altar, but abandons it to heal her allies. Malthael's here.
Cho'Gall did not seem interesting in fighting there, but then he got the nano boost and then he dove in a very ill-advised fashion with both the supports being pretty much completely out of mana. So it should have been an easy win for them, I think, but they played it very poorly, did not manage their mana correctly, and got punished for it. And sadly, I thought that was their one opening to get back into this game. Unless they drag this up to 20.
They might. It's not over yet.
It certainly is not. But with Cho'Gall, it's very difficult.
It is. It is. Oh, yep. Especially with staggered deaths like this.
Ooh, but it might be a dead Grey Mane or... Nope.
No. That would have been a nice counter kill, but it didn't quite happen for Phoenix Rising.
And this bottom fort will be Deadzo in a few moments here.
Has destroyed a fort.
Now some exciting top lane action. And now as the traditional Towers of Doom strategy tells, you stand here and you protect bottom fort and you slowly win the game. And I think that's how this is going to play out unless there's a miracle fight by the Phoenix Rising.
Yep. Big damage onto Cho very quickly. Oh, there's
here's
the Divine
Shield.
Shield. Not able to take anyone else out though, and I think he'll still fall to the Malthael. Yep. Last right seals the deal. Actually, the tower killed him.
Tower OP.
Tower OP.
Blizz, please nerf.
Grey Mane finishes the camp. And with Cho gone for 15 seconds, they might be able to escort these in. It's going to be close.
I would say so. I think if Uther tries to set up, it's a death sentence. Because we still have taunt variant.
I just don't think they'll make it to the edge before. No, they do. I figured Cho'd be back by now, but not quite.
That's one in, and that's a dead
And
Uther.
there goes Uther.
And two
Like
more
you
in.
called.
Yeah, as it turns out. I know we haven't really talked about talents at all.
That's true. Let's.
I have no real complaints.
Yeah.
I don't know if Poison Nova is like the default for Azul. Seems okay.
Cursed Strike's build certainly is, though. Oh, Cho might fall again here. No, he backs off. Ana's gonna. Oh, dives in again. He's playing a risky game right now, this Joe. I think they're just
He's
trying
making
to
me
make
nervous.
something happen.
They're feeling the pressure, that's for sure.
Zul grabs another camp up top.
Very sneaky.
Super sneaky.
Oh, and then going for the nano boost combo. Almost got Li
Ooh.
Ming, and you just get shoved
Cho
right
gets
out of
shoved.
it. JTR goes in, takes a lot of damage for his troubles.
But Sukov's able to heal everybody up pretty quickly.
Just a little bit of sparring, but nothing big coming out of it. Ana and Uther at about half mana coming into this fight. I just don't see it. They don't even have ults anymore. Well, they kept him up real good.
It looks like Phoenix Rising might be able to take this back and at least slow down Archon's pressure from these altars.
But Greymane did back out there to get another camp while they go to this altar phase. Zul's going to get this uncontested, and they're just going to...
Yeah, and it's a 4-for-4 trade, which is to Archon's advantage when they're at such a lead right now, but could have been worse for Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising looking for a fight. Kind of a misfire there. Seems
Yeah.
like team was not quite on the same page.
In both cases, big damage onto Cho'Gall, but it got mitigated quickly and there was no follow-up, and Cho blew some ults without any assistance from his. Oh, Varian's getting very low here. Yeah, that's going to be the end of him.
Hero slain.
Well, they traded 1 for 1 because Malthael was apparently in the back line killing Ana the whole time. And they almost got 2 more.
Almost.
I did notice that Ana was noticeably absent from that fight.
Zoned away and taken out.
Gaul ult gonna come back up in 10 seconds. We're gonna have pretty much every ult except Malthael's back up real soon. And an altar phase probably coming up in the next minute or two. Phoenix Rising opting to take a camp ahead of altar phase.
Not a bad idea. Well, they're waiting for Ana to come back. There's not much else going on for them. Zul almost fell there.
Barely
That was
escaped
mighty
death.
close.
That would have been very unfortunate for the second 3 altar phase. Second and last 3 altar phase.
You don't know that for sure. They could have changed this map.
It's true. There could have been map updates. We're gonna have a contest over the bottom. It looks like Zul's gonna be uncontested at the top left. Malthael's just kind of hanging out in lane. But now he goes to the altar. Big
Good
fight.
Divine Shield makes Greymane fall quickly. Li Ming's in trouble too, but not after that massive shove, and that was a massive shove.
Yes, it was. But that's what we're gonna have to see out of this team. We're gonna have to see that execution, those everyone on the same page, everyone engaging at the same time, everyone ulting at the right time.
Exactly.
And it's gonna take consistent execution. I just haven't seen it so far. But hopefully they turn around from here. That would be fun to see. Prove me wrong, at least.
Phoenix Rising, Topaz looking to make something happen here and take this bottom altar of their own. Or
But they are going to run out of
Keep,
minions in a few seconds.
as it were. Yeah, minions are down.
But they can
A
poke
little
this
bit
down
of
with
health
Cho'Gall
left on this.
pretty much indefinitely.
And there it is, just in time for the altar phase. Oh no, that was just
No.
the center tunnel happening. I
Right.
saw the alert on the map and got excited. Little too soon. Archon still might be able to take this back before the altar phase.
And now the roles are reversed.
Yeah. Phoenix Rising grabbing a camp.
Still down 12. Still an uphill battle. But that was a step in the right direction.
And Phoenix Rising has actually been able to take a half a level lead here, and they're well on their way to 20, which could really turn the game around for them.
Yeah, like I said, I think that they're after that level 10 debacle, that awkward. If 6 or 7 levels there, if they made it to 20, they still had a chance. And
here we are.
Definitely going. Archon unable to defend the bottom lane. So now the shoe is on the other foot, as they say. So we're gonna take this camp.
Archon certainly can't win here, so even if somehow they took both of these altars, I think we're gonna see 20 hit.
Disappoint me. I am lord of this realm.
One
And it looks
and
like-
2 for Phoenix Rising. That's 10 more shots, and now Archon's 12-point lead is a 2-point lead.
And now we're seeing the effects of the Zul actually being fruitful. I mean, both of
Whittled
the
down to
remaining
half
force
health.
quite low. So they're actually in a very precarious position here.
Yeah.
And, Phoenix Rising Topaz playing the long con may still work out. We have an even game.
Archon nervously just trying to poke out level 20 from these minions. But they are able to defend the sappers from doing more damage to their core. And hold on to their ever-shrinking lead.
Back to some exhilarating Malthael and Zul gameplay. Cho'Gall flirting with the death zone there.
A good taunt inside that zone would be just what Phoenix needs to,
Yep, I mean, Divine
or
Shield
what
is
Archon
up.
needs to put Phoenix back on there.
Yeah,
defensive
Divine Shield's
foot.
up. Ana and Uther, I'm sure, still have a ton of healing to keep him alive in there, but yeah, they're gonna have to look to bait these ults out, or just take a better fight when the ults do come out. They might still be able to get this fork back. Altar that's a wait. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Alright, Uther dies quickly.
Uther, it is gonna come back to life
Yep.
here with half health due to his level. So not
There's
all.
some more
it's not
sappers.
so bad. And he held on to Divine Shield through it all. So
The altars.
I still think it's Phoenix Rising Topaz's altar phase to lose here,
It is.
but no nano boost, and that's a big deal.
Oh, Zul's. Oh, Divine
Oh.
Shield saves Zul's life, but now we don't have it for Cho'Gall.
But that.
But it was
that
enough for
poison, though,
Phoenix
was a lot
Rising
of
to.
damage.
It did. There's
Cho'Gall.
one hero down from each team. Cho'Gall's about to fall. No, he makes it out of it, and Li Ming dies instead. Good shot, Gall.
Nice. And that's going to be one tower for each team.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Rising Topaz getting the better of that trade due to still having the bottom tower throughout that phase.
That, and I think those sappers snuck in while the fight was happening.
Yeah, they must have, because they had
Yeah,
14
'cause
14
exactly.
health.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this
Oh,
this is gonna
Stukov
be a
falls.
Dead Stukov. This is starting to look very grim
Yeah.
for Archon. I think we're going to see a game 3 here, unless there are some serious heroics pulled off. Well, here I am eating my words about all my Cho'Gall trap.
You did say
But
in
you
the
know
beginning of the
what?
game that if they made level 20, it would turn around for them. You weren't wrong about that.
I was correct.
Archon just
That's,
needed
I
to
think-
close this game out earlier.
I think that's the moral everyone should take away from the story, is that I was correct.
Ooh, a quick kill onto Uther might be just what Archon needs here to stay in this game.
And I do not believe Benediction is still up. Or, that's not Benediction, it's a 16. I forget what it's called.
Redemption.
Redemption. I
It's
don't
not.
believe
He's
Redemption's
staying
up.
dead.
Yeah, so he is quite dead for 50 seconds. So this actually, that might be the heroics they needed. Oh, but there is a boss play here.
Oh, interesting.
Which could spell the demise for Archon. But I think it's, what, 4 shots off of this?
Yeah.
So
It
sure
won't
you
quite
forward
be
for-
it, but just another Another sapper camp in the bottom lane is all they'll need to finish them off.
Yep. Archon.
Archon's looking to take it so that they can get their keep back and at least stop this from happening. Yep.
But 2 is not a great number to be at.
It is not.
With 2 health left, you can lose in a few ways.
Really coming down to the wire this game.
It's just gonna come down to probably the next fight.
Yep. What was once a 32 to 15 lead is now 6 to 2 in favor of the other team.
Ooh, Zul taking a lot of damage.
And does fall. Li Ming's getting real low too, though. Yeah, there's a lot of poison damage out. Malthael's looking in trouble. If Gall can finish him off. Yeah, that sleep from Ana really did it. Alright, 1 each.
Malthael does have
Malthael
his level
respawns.
20, so he will be back immediately.
Okay.
And
Archon was able to
Archon
take
gets
both bottom lane keeps, so
Yep.
this is definitely to Archon's advantage, that little scrap. Varian diving deep in onto Cho.
Ooh, but that Divine Shield coming out is a big deal because we have
It
all
is a big deal.
in 30 seconds.
Yep. That's really all they needed there. The kill wasn't important as long as they took that ult off the table.
That may have spelled their fate, but they'll have everything else up.
I mean, Archon
Except
still needs
Voltage.
more than this altar phase to win. This is just gonna put Phoenix down to 1, down to 2.
Yes. But it's actually, it's advantageous for Archon that this is a single altar spawn.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Don't have to worry about splitting, because splitting is not a great situation when you're against a show call.
All right, 2 to 2.
Yeah,
This one's a nail biter.
this is really it. This is a great game.
Yeah.
Got camp getting taken out by Phoenix Rising, and Archon just trying to figure out where Phoenix Rising is. Setting up to defend. A lot of jockeying, not a lot to do on the map at the moment. Since bottom lane is the most important. Did we see an ult come out there? No, we didn't.
No, everyone's still got them up. And there's Divine Shield back.
Alright, here we go. Everyone is in full power. I'm not sure why Varian didn't jump on that Zul there. I guess he wasn't aware where everyone else was.
Phoenix Rising poking at the camp a little bit. Yeah, they're looking to press in on it.
Ooh, that's a lot of poke damage on Zul. Both heals are down. This would be the time to strike.
Taunt out from Varian, but he's in trouble now. Oh, Massive Shove hits the Zul, and Cho'Gall's able to finish off Varian. Taking damage himself, Divine Shield blocks the last rights. Malthael's gone too, Li Ming's gonna go down too. Yep.
And
That should be game for Phoenix Rising. Taking us into game 3. Unless Archon is able to cap this tower before Phoenix Rising can get there.
There could be some stalling going on. Maybe a massive shove coming out at the last
I think they're gonna get it.
Oh, it is gonna
They've
be.
got it. Archon wins the
Archon
game
wins
in
the
a
game.
stealth tower grab.
Wonderful.
What a game.
Wonderful.
What a finish. I feel like that's cheating, Purple says.
That is a heads up play by Greymane.
Yeah,
to go
absolutely.
ahead and rotate to that so quickly.
Yeah, definitely a good response there.
That looked like doom. That looked like that was Archon's fate, but
It did. It did.
they snuck it out. Shogal, I take back what I said, even though you did lose in the end. That was good.
It was very good.
Not always executed properly, but when it was executed properly, it was a result of a lot of fun team fights, and you came this close.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about talent, stats, anything you see that you feel like talking about. I don't know Cho'Gall builds, so this is all
Oh, no, neither do I.
nonsense to me. Sleep build coming out of the Ana seems
Yeah.
fine, I guess. I don't know. Q build coming out from Uther again. Standard taunt variant. Low blow. I'm
This
not
is
sure if that's
something of
unusual,
a
but it seems unusual.
mixed Li Ming build. Didn't really spec into anything.
Yeah, I think force armor you need in this
Definitely,
specific
definitely.
matchup. Triumvirate's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the meta. It's not usually what I remember, especially in a situation where you're trying to blow up one character. It seems out of place, but I could be wrong. Calamity, normal, Wave of Force, normal. Everything else pretty
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
And everything on Greymane pretty standard.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get a chat out of one of these winners.
I
That
have
was
to
such-
allow
That was
Virtuoso's
such a
message.
funny finish. Add permitted
you're-
turn.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
your Automod
Yeah, I saw
got
it.
dumb
Yeah.
as fuck.
All right.
Nice. Everyone buy your Typhal jerseys while you can. Get them
Yeah.
before they sell out.
I'm gonna
Game
just
winner.
hide you for a moment so I can get Bex in this channel. Oh, we're on a private call. All right.
Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, we can just switch to a channel.
Yeah, let's just do that. All right, you're off screen now.
Just getting some words from the audience here. Richard Gere is rock hard right now. And Virtue. Okay.
Oops,
Why,
sorry.
hello there.
Hey! Little Bex
So-
in the call.
Yes.
So how does it feel, little Bex?
Man, it feels really good. I didn't think we were gonna win that last game. So, yeah, so it feels really good. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
How
a
does it
strong
feel?
stealth finish.
How does it feel to cheat a win away from a legitimate
It
choke?
wasn't cheating. It was a legitimate way to win. I
So-
totally thought they would stop us. I didn't think we would get it, but you know, Title's just super fast.
Super
True.
fast.
Super
Um,
fast.
Most important question I have is
hmm
how good does it feel to get target banned off Anduin?
Man, super good. It's different from the Stukov, but you know, it feels good. I was curious as to why they banned Anduin if they banned Joe, because that was the combo, but I guess it's still really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't understand it. Personally, I don't think you're someone worthy of target banning.
Wow! Rude. How many times in our games did they ban the Stukov from me? Okay, you should know.
Personally, I think that your team should get rid of all like main support play and just bring in like a Medivh main, and just play Medivh every game. I'm not sure who would be
Oh,
available
yeah?
in that role.
I don't know because I knew a Medivh main, but he doesn't even play Medivh anymore. So
That's unfortunate. That's
Yeah.
super unfortunate. The
Yeah.
world needs more Medivh mains.
Definitely it
Yeah,
does.
Um,
I mean, I don't think so.
So anyways,
I would argue against.
let's talk about game one. How do you feel about your strategy versus their strategy being a lot more unusual, and if you felt like it came down to team composition or execution, or what do you think happened in game one?
I definitely think our comp didn't win until 10, which is fine because they had better wave clear. I don't know. I thought they were really strong. I mean, they got a whole bunch of turn-ins way before we did. But I think as soon as we executed that Wombo combo, it was just really hard for them to fight into that.
It's interesting that you feel they had better wave. I mean, they had the Gul'dan, which obviously is excellent wave clear, but you guys had Johanna, you had Junkrat, you had
Junkrat.
Q-Build Hanzo, you had Ragnaros. It's a lot of wave clear.
Okay, you're right. Maybe we had the better wave clear. I don't know for the map.
But no, you're right. I mean, for me, I think it all came down to the execution of that wombo combo. I think that
did.
was really well.
The
drilled,
first time
and I
you
felt
tried
like-
to. The first time you tried
The
to pull
first
it off,
time-
it didn't quite work. But after that, you just
100%
landed it
JTR's
every
fault.
time. And yeah, that falling sword didn't really seem to line up well with anything else.
Yeah.
But
I
after
don't know
that,
what
you
he-
landed them every time, and it
Yeah.
really won the game for you.
It really did, yeah. It was, I think that wombo combo, it was a lot. They didn't have cleanses. Oh, they had like the Uther cleanse, but then you get Uther in the combo and then you can't do it, so.
Rip.
Cool. And then game 2, did you guys think you were gonna steamroll it, and were you surprised by Cho'Gall coming back, and once you guys saw Cho'Gall hit 20,
Yeah. I mean, combo what? Like going into it, we didn't think it was gonna be as close as it was, because we thought like, oh, we'll just blow somebody up and it'll be fine. And then we just couldn't blow somebody up and it wasn't fine. But you know, it ended up okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I
It
guess
seemed
you won.
pretty good. What?
Chat really liked my burn on you. I just want that to be clear.
They did. They did.
Interview with Tythel next. Should we bring Tythel in here?
We are seeing we're getting a lot of requests for Tythel.
Look,
Tythel
I
think we have to.
by a lot,
Yeah.
I mean one.
By a lot, I mean one. I don't even know who Turbo Tiger is, but he didn't want to come talk to you, so I'm sorry.
That's fine. We'll accept you as the only interview.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I was the respect ban, okay?
Well, I mean, they respect banned JTR first,
They did.
technically.
They
They
did.
respect banned my Stukov in the first game.
But
They didn't even know.
Is that really a respect?
You hadn't
ban?
shown it off
Do you think
yet.
they
I
did
mean-
the research?
I'm pretty sure Purple told them.
Okay,
Okay, fair enough.
that's fair.
Do you guys know Purple?
Yeah, dude, Purple's come
Yeah.
here to Austin, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it was a battle amongst friends.
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's all the questions I have. You have anything, Bay State?
What was the highlight of the series for you, Bex?
The highlight of the series was the sneak around cap at the end of game 2, dude.
That's fair. I think that was the highlight for most of us.
Best part.
I'm just glad it happened because I almost ate my words because I was trash talking the Cho'Gall pick the whole time.
I mean, Bay ate his words when at the end when they killed us all. Bay was like, "And that's a game." Goes over to the other.
Yeah, but I
team.
played along with it.
Yeah.
We were all fooled. We were all
We
fooled.
were. We were.
Title, we worship
Everybody
you
was
because
fooled.
you are the fooler of everyone. You are sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, he died first in every game, but that's okay. He made up for it.
That's true. All right. Well,
I'm
any
seeing an
shoutouts or
hold on,
anything from you?
I'm seeing an explanation for the Anduin ban, which is the concept being that if they have Anduin, whomever we target with Anaheel negate. I'm sorry. This is
Oh, wait.
difficult for me to understand. Anduin can yank right out of trouble. Duh. I don't know if that's legitimate commentary. Anyways, yeah. Any shout out?
Shout out to you guys for casting to Lux Sun, Div 2
Yeah.
champions.
Forever.
Forever, dude.
Without trophies.
Without trophies.
Without trophies. The trophies that you guys never got.
Yeah, it's been a
Shout
full
out to
year
those
now.
Trophies that don't exist. And then shout out to my team and to the other team, specifically Purple.
Boom. You heard it here first. Shout out to you, Phoenix Rising Topaz, but specifically Purple.
Specifically Purple.
Specifically.
All right, that's it.
All
All
right.
right, I think that's gonna do it for us here. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Actually,
please,
we got one more thing here. Chicken Nug wants to pop in from Phoenix Rising and defend themselves. So
Okay, yeah, please, Chicken Nug, you have the
Yeah.
floor.
Alright. So you gotta understand one thing is that okay, everyone else in this league, they're all a bunch of like try hard stuff. We're the mean team. I already heard from the beginning. You guys were already talking about unusual comps. We like to live the mean dream. Alright?
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah, we can respect that for
Chicken Nug,
sure.
You're gonna have no arguments here.
Look, I do like we got the Cho'Gall pick, we got the Uthers, we got the double healers. I mean, what else do we need? We were gonna
Look.
try and bust out a Murky.
Look, game 1, you pulled out main tank Uther and Zul'jin, and you won my heart immediately. And I hate these guys over at Archon. They're the worst, and you should have won. Is what it comes.
Dude, everyone's doing these happy feet wombo combo type stuff.
Yeah.
Look, all we're trying to do is just have some fun, get to know people, have a great time. It was very close. We were all doing the happy feet wombo combo. One of our boys has got a little soundboard when we did that last little fight on the objective on bottom. But apparently you do have to have what is it called? Map awareness.
That does help.
No.
As it turns out, you have to cap the altars on Towers of Doom, unfortunately.
See, we like to go at it ARAM. See, our strat is like 10 times big IQ, all right? See, everyone else, okay, there's 3 levels to players, right? So you got your level 1 players who are on the HOTS Reddit, oh man, what's the best meta? You know what I mean? Well, let me just look at that real quick. And then you got your level 2 players, right? And they're like, how do we counter the level 1 players? And then we're the big brain over here. We're on level 3, all right? We're playing stuff that nobody even knows is good yet, and it isn't good, but we think it's funny.
So what you're trying to say, and I'm just trying to translate here for the audience, is that Archon has no.
Dude, no, they didn't believe in the mean dream.
They're honorless tryhards. You heard it here first.
Here's what we do need. Here's what we do need is I think we needed that to go to a 3rd one, because we were listening to the stream and it was too late. We were ready to go 5 healer.
Oh man, that is. You know what? Can we have a game 3? I'm gonna declare Phoenix Rising Topaz the winner.
We're down right now. We're doing it. Don't even at us, dude. Don't even at us.
All right.
Moon Dream 5 healer. No, you know what? Is there enough healer that we can do 10 healers? 5 healers per side.
There should be.
Draft,
Yeah.
obviously. What are we? Some sort of low-level bronze players, Wood League?
Well,
There's
the
always gotta be
challenge
draft.
is out there to you, Archon. It doesn't have to be tonight. Just know that you've been challenged to 5v5 healer, and if you decline, you automatically.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, look. Maybe we're in a rough spot. I mean, we're gonna change it all around for the playoffs, because I've heard that we made it to the playoffs somehow.
Nice. Congratulations.
Well, I think there's not enough people, so that means everyone made it to the playoff.
Well, there you
I don't know
go.
if that's true. If I spoke too soon, this is probably not good that it's recorded.
Hopefully none of your opponents are listening. But a piece of advice for you: we ran Juice Pirates in a championship game once and won. So do with that what you will.
Juiced. We also
Never
never juiced. We just team fought.
See, that's the correct way to do it. See, our what we were trying to do, we'll get it eventually. See, they were banning out the Zarya. What we do is we love a good Zarya. Even though no one else has ever liked Zarya, apparently.
No, you're correct. Zarya is great. Zarya is one of the best characters in the game.
Absolutely.
Resident old Zarya and Medivh main here. Thank you very much.
Also, we will be we're going to be hosting. Well, we have an inner tournament thing. I guess we'll I'll whisper you guys back. Anyway, GG.
Yep.
Thanks for casting. It was a lot of fun.
Great. No, it was great casting your game.
Except for the cheating on game 2 of not just ARAM fighting bot. And they broke through cardinal rule. When it's dual soak, it's got to be ARAM fight bot all game.
That's true.
That's great.
That's a law, dude. I mean, that's not a local thing. That's a federal thing, dude.
All right, brother. Well, it was a pleasure casting you, and it was a pleasure talking to you. You have a good night now.
Good night.
All right. That's all for us tonight. We're back with another Archon match tomorrow night at 9 Eastern, though, so see you then.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Tune in, baby. We out.